y'all. So I'm about to do my little facial routine because I just got done working out and got out of the shower or whatever. But it was this conversation I was having this morning, which is a conversation that I continuously have with women. Hold on, Alexa, volume four. I don't know if that was too loud, but like as women, I feel like women that are mothers. Let me be very clear of the audience I'm trying to target. Um, we don't get enough rest, and a constant conversation I keep having with women that I know is that, hey sis, I'm tired. You know, between motherhood and work, like I'm tired, right? So I'm having this conversation with my sister-in-law in regards to her getting rest. And I feel like I'm constantly having to say, like, get some rest, get some rest. But the reality of it is that we're not in a position or even in a society that we can get rest like that, right? So for me, I immediately went to, like, what can I do to help her get some rest? Like, take the kids for a day, like, you know, so she can have kind of like downtime to herself. Um, something like, let me take the kids, like, let's do something, right? And I feel like she's not the only woman that is having this issue. Like, we don't, as a society, as women that have children, where did we get this? We want to be like hustling so hard that we can't get no rest, because in reality, if we not 100%, how are we gonna be 100% for somebody else that needs us? You get what I'm saying? So it's like a touchy subject, and by no means am I trying to deter people that don't have kids to not have kids, but I want you to be mindful that this is really a hard job. Like, this is not for the weak. This is not for the faint of heart. Like, this is really a job within a job within a job. Like, motherhood is hard. So, you know, if you don't have no kids, just, I'm not saying don't have them. I'm just saying be very prepared, because this is not easy in no type of way. Like, it's not all glitz and glam. Yeah, you have those moments where it's like, oh my gosh, you know, look at my baby, look what I did. I raised a good kid, blah, blah, blah. Even if your kid is bad, look, I raised a bad kid, whatever. It is very much rewarding, but it's very much tiring. I remember being in my 20s, having my son, and having to take him to work with me, hiding him under my desk. And if you know me personally, you know this is my story. Night school, trying to get a degree, and all these things. Working 2 jobs, still trying to go to school, trying to finish my goals too as a mom. And I was tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I was tired as hell. Like, I feel like now I'm better prepared to have a kid in this time in my life, because I'm my shit together, and I know a little bit better what to do with myself and how to rest and how to listen to my body and things like that. But when I was younger, it wasn't like that. I didn't have a choice. So I just want to say, like, if you know somebody, oh, I just cut myself. Okay, I had to pause because I did nick myself. If you know somebody who is like saying to you, I know some women like use it as a crutch and all this and that, but I'm talking about the women who you see actually get up every day, go to work, try to take care of their kids, all of this in one breath. Like these days and nights start to blur together for some people. And one thing about me is if I know somebody and they say to me too many times, hey, I need to rest, I'm tired, I'm this, I'm that, take the initiative as a woman, as a family member, as whatever, and just reach out and be like, hey, do you need help? I'll take the kids. Like, let me help you. We all need rest. We all need a village. Building the village is hard, and yes, it is hard to trust people with your children, especially with things that are going on in the world today. But we need to create a culture where we're resting and taking care of ourselves in the best way possible, because it's not going to end well. Like me now being in my mid 30s, it's I don't have the same stamina I had before when I was in my 20s to even be running around, you know what I'm saying, with no rest. And I still do it to this day where I'm just like burning myself out because everybody knows how I am. I love to work. Well, people that know me personally know that I like to work. And I used to keep the motto like I'll sleep when I when I die. But that's not a good motto to live by. Like this hustle culture is literally putting us in the grave earlier than what we need to be. So why not prolong your life? We all live to die and all that great stuff. But why not prolong your life in the best way you can? So I say, take care of yourself. I just want to not start a challenge, but pretty much just employ or say to women, even if you're a man and you see a woman is struggling with resting and trying to like get herself together and keep up with these kids, because these kids' schedules is crazy now. Okay, last year Junior want me in the ground playing basketball on top of my schedule, podcasting, doing this, doing that, me trying to travel, still find myself, and thank God that he is with his dad most of the time now, because that gave me time to myself to figure out what I need to be doing to take care of myself as well. It gives me time to rest and kind of, show up better for him, which I love it. But we also need to take time for ourselves as well, because, like I stated earlier, we can't be 100% for other people that need us if we're not 100% for ourselves. And if I would have listened to that earlier on in my life from older people that were around me, I wouldn't be as tired and as wore down as I am now. Like last night was one of the nights. I could barely concentrate. I wasn't feeling good. And I'm not a medicine taker. So I actually took some medicine and it was on my ass, y'all. But I said all that to say, if you're around somebody, a woman in particular, that is handling her business and you see that she's tired and she needs help, help her. Offer a helping hand for her to get some rest for her mental health, for her body, because honestly, resting helps you internally. It does. It does. Even when we going through our healing phases and things like that. And one thing I am learning about healing, because I am in the process of healing from some trauma and things like that have happened to me in the past, I have learned that even healing needs rest. So you also need to rest as much as you're healing, if that makes sense. And I know this is like a long, drawn out video, but I just keep having the same conversation with women, and it's breaking my heart. And I wish that more people saw that we need help resting. We need help resting. We can't be good moms like that. Like, you know, if we're not resting, oosh, I nicked myself again. And it's scary because we have moms that constantly are saying that they need help, and this is how kids get hurt and other things. Yeah. We need to start, we need to make a community where it's moms like, hey, you need help this night, give me the kids. The next night do some other kids, you know what I'm saying? And also being a helper, you also need to know your limits as well. So that's my little rant, y'all. I'm about to finish my routine with my skin, because I like to keep my skin looking good, you know. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.